What's going on, everybody? Midsummer, you're thinking, you know what? I'd much rather be on an island right now, enjoying the beaches, cool breezes off that water, the oceans. Well, you know what? Maybe you're not there, but you can recreate that with our easy island style pineapple barbecue sauce. Let's get started. All right, friends, we've got some wings going over here on the Weber Smoky Mountain today. I've been working in the yard all day, cutting the grass, trying to rebuild our entire fire pit area. So I'm tired, I'm hungry, wanted a little quick dinner. Same time, I want to make a different sauce tonight to go with those hot wings on that smoker. So we're gonna make this easy island style pineapple barbecue sauce for you. So first up is, we're gonna go ahead, I got my pan nice and warm and not high heat, but a warm heat. And we're gonna start with a little bit of oil. I would go with some olive oil, if you have it, just a dash of that. And we're gonna take about a minute here in that heat. And I'm gonna go ahead and use some fresh ground ginger for this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze that out. Oh yeah, turn down the heat just a little bit. Put a little bit of that fresh ground ginger in there and let that sit there for about a minute. And then we're going to add our next ingredients. All right, so we'll let this go for about a minute, 2 minutes here with that little bit of oil warming in there with that fresh garlic. So next thing, we're going to go into step 2, adding our next ingredients. We're going to start with some pineapple preserves. Yes, pineapple preserves. I'm in the Midwest. I'm not getting really fresh pineapple. This is where we're going island style today, baby. Easy and peasy, baby. So let's go ahead and get this in there. Taking that jar, emptying the entire thing. Now, I'll put this entire recipe for you guys in the description for you as well. So don't forget to take a look at that. All right, so I'm going to add that. Next step is we're going to add a little bit of dark brown sugar. I'm going to add just a little bit of fresh ground ginger. I know I had, oh, not fresh ground, but ground ginger. I already added that fresh minced ginger, just a dash of that. I also add a little bit of some ground mustard. Just a little dash of that as well. Just a little bit more. There we go. All right. We're going to add just a little bit of ground cayenne pepper. We're going to bring some more heat at the very end. Don't worry. All right. We're going to add about a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar in here. And we're going to add some kosher salts. All right, we're going to bring this up to temp, not to a boil, just keep it, let it warm up here for about 2 more minutes, and then we'll add our next layer of ingredients. All right, friends, so I've been whisking all of this during about that 2-minute time period here so that we can let those pineapple preserves start to kind of blend together with all those other ingredients we've already placed here in that pot. And we are ready now for step 3. So step 3, we are going to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce here. So we're going to go with about a tablespoon. And then we're going to go with almost a 1/4 cup of ketchup that we're going to add in there as well. And we're going to go ahead and whisk that back together. Turn down the heat just a little bit. We'll continue to blend this together for about another 2 more minutes. And then we're going to bring this to a boil during that time period, which won't take very long on this little small induction oven I have outside. We'll bring it to a quick boil. And then we're going to add our last ingredients. All right, friends, so we brought it to that boil. So now we are going to add some red chili flakes to it as well. So you could go as light as you want, as heavy as you want. This is where you decide the kind of that heat level for yourself as well. So I like a little more heat. So I'm going to go with probably about a little over a teaspoon or more, almost closer probably to a tablespoon, which I just put in there. And I'm going to whisk that together. And then I'm going to bring down that heat, that temperature, and let it simmer here for about another 2 minutes. And then, to be honest, after this, we can use it warm because I've got those wings going on the smoker, or go ahead and put it in a container, keep in the refrigerator. It'll stay in the refrigerator for a while. Probably, I'm going to take a wild guess here, 2-3 months. But there's no way you'll let it sit that long because you're making it to use it, my friends. Never let those things just sit. Use them as you make them. And this does not make a ton of sauce anyway. What we're making right here is plenty for about 2 dozen wings. If you're using for wings, you could also use as a dipping sauce, some chicken, some pork, things like that as well. But it's not going to make a ton. I've got this big mason jar off to the side here. When I pour this in, it's probably going to fill it about halfway. So it's not a ton of sauce that we made in this. You can always double, triple, quadruple the recipe if you need to. Let's go ahead and let it cool for a moment. We'll give it a taste test. All right, friends, that sauce is ready to roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit in here. I'm gonna use this to toss with those wings here pretty soon. Before we do though, a little dark color to that. I can smell that pineapple and those seasonings in here as well. Let's give it a little taste test though, just to see what we think. Oh yeah, my friends. Woo! So because I went a little heavy on the chili flakes and I added that cayenne, you get that on the back end of the taste. You get that sweet pineapple riding early on the tongue, and then you get that heat on the back end. You can definitely taste a little bit of that Worcestershire sauce in there as well. But this is actually a really good sauce. I can't wait to toss it on those wings here in a moment. I would also use this, my friends, now that I've tasted it again, is use it as a glaze. If you're using kind of that 3-2-1 process, when you're making maybe some baby back ribs at home on your smoker, right before you wrap them in that foil, take some of this and brush it on those ribs, and then wrap it in that foil, that brown paper, and then throw it on that smoker. So that that 2-hour process, and that'll create another glaze on top of that dry rub you probably use on top of those ribs. This would also serve perfect for that, my friends. This is really good, completely something different. More of that, once again, it's that easy island style pineapple barbecue sauce that we're going for tonight. I'll put everything you guys need to know about this one in the description. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel. We love our subscribers, and we love it when you comment on our episodes as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys again on Bones and Brews.